Today, we're talking about the HAS, or Health at Every Size movement. This is a very popular movement right now amongst a lot of, especially women, going after diet culture. And I agree with a lot of the things this movement says. This movement says, women are pressured to lose weight, that there is a diet culture out there which encourages women to diet repeatedly over and over, engage in these fad diets, to feel bad about their bodies. Agree with that 100%. Unfortunately, like any movement, it's not good enough to make rational points. They have to take it kind of like low carb, where it's not good enough to say, well, I like being on low carb and it curbs my hunger, so I'm gonna do low carb. They have to go fully balls deep into it and say, no, carbs are the devil and they make you fat even in a caloric deficit. This is what you see with a lot of different movements. They find something they identify with or they like, and then they retroactively try to do fuckery with the science to get it to fit their bias. Those are the parts of the HAS movement I agree with. What I don't agree with is a lot of them saying that, there's no data that losing weight actually makes you healthier. If you're talking about somebody being obese and losing weight, that's just not true. If you lose weight, it makes you healthier. Now, can you get healthier without losing weight? Absolutely. If you start eating better, if you start eating more fruits, vegetables, more fiber, balanced diet, and exercising, yes, you will see an improvement in your health even without losing weight. That is 100% true. But you will also see an improvement, further improvement in your health if you have weight lost. They also say dumb shit like calorie deficits don't work. They're citing data that shows that the majority of people who lose weight put it back on. That is valid data. That is not the same thing as calorie deficits not working. Calorie deficits do work. The reason people regain weight is because they don't maintain those calorie deficits, because they do dumb shit like fad dieting or diets that are not sustainable. We talk about this in Fat Loss Forever a ton. You have to pick a type of diet that is sustainable for you. If you don't, you will put the weight back on. But calorie deficits absolutely work. 100% scientifically validated, they do work. You have to pick a type of deficit that is sustainable for you if you wish to have sustained results. You can't just do it as, well, I'm gonna do this 12-week diet, and then you get to the end and you go back to doing the same shit you did before the diet and expect your weight to stay off. Of course, no, it's not going to. Of course not. It's like saying, well, I'm gonna go on a budget for these next 12 weeks to save for this trip. But after I'm done, I'm gonna go back to spending money like a drunk congressman and expect that you to keep saving money. Of course you're not going to. The other part of the Health at Every Size movement that really bothers me and I feel is very disingenuous is there are a lot of women who are already quite lean who have latched onto this approach of bashing diets and saying that you should feel comfortable in your own skin and talking about self-love. It's really disingenuous to me to be somebody who is in really great shape telling obese women you should be happy with how you look. And in fact, a lot of this movement goes out and shames people who want to lose weight. There is nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look better. I would encourage people to do it in a healthy manner. Shaming people because they want to lose weight is just as bad as shaming people who don't want to lose weight. And hey, if you're obese and you're happy with how you are, far be it for me to judge you. You've got to live your life, and I've got no problems with that. But these fit women who are already in good shape, shaming people for wanting to lose weight, if they woke up tomorrow and were 100 pounds heavier, do you think that they would still be saying this positive shit and telling themselves, oh, I'm happy with how I look? You can lie to everyone else and you can lie to yourself, but we all know that that's not the truth. To clarify my points, I think there are some good elements to the Health at Every Size movement. I think it's great to encourage people that they don't have to diet to have value. I think it's great to encourage people to exercise and practice sustainability. And I think it's great to encourage people not to fad diet. I think it's really shitty for fitfluencers to latch on to this movement as an attempt to make money and tell people that they need to be comfortable with their bodies when they themselves are already in really good shape and shaming people for wanting to diet. I think it's also real bullshit to try and retroactively fuck with the science to make it say, or to fit your bias of diets don't work or they don't make you healthier. They do make you healthier if you're able to sustain them and if you sustain that weight loss. Guys, if you like this video, like the video. If you were triggered by this video, please leave a comment and tell me about how much you hate me. And if you really hate me, go buy some of my stuff because I hate it when you do that. Thanks, guys.